Deep beneath the waves, lost to time and shrouded in mystery, lies the legendary city of Atlantis. A civilization of advanced technology and incredible knowledge, swallowed by the sea in a single day and night. Could such a place have truly existed, or is it simply a captivating myth, a siren's song of imagination echoing through the ages? The story of Atlantis has captivated humankind for millennia. It's a tale whispered by poets, explored by scholars, and depicted in countless works of art and literature. The allure of Atlantis is undeniable. It speaks to our fascination with lost worlds, ancient civilizations, and the power of nature. The possibility, however remote, that a grand civilization could vanish beneath the waves is both terrifying and exhilarating. It serves as a stark reminder of the impermanence of our own civilizations and the humbling power of the natural world. The legend of Atlantis has had a profound impact on our collective imagination. It has fueled inspired scientific theories and ignited passionate debates among historians, archaeologists, and enthusiasts alike. From ancient Greece to the modern day, the search for Atlantis has captured the hearts. The enduring legacy of Atlantis is a testament to the power of storytelling and our innate desire to unravel the mysteries of the past. Whether a real place or a product of imagination, Atlantis could and fuel our sense of wonder. The question remains, will we ever truly know the fate of this enigmatic city, or will it forever remain an enigma lost to the depths of the ocean and the passage of time? Our journey into the heart of the Atlantis enigma begins not amidst underwater ruins or on remote unexplored islands, but in the writings of an ancient Greek philosopher, Plato. Living from 428 to 348 BC, Plato is considered one of the most influential thinkers in Western civilization. His works, written in the form of dialogues, explored a vast range of philosophical and political ideas. It is within two of these dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, that the story of Atlantis takes shape. Plato describes Atlantis as a powerful and advanced island nation, existing some 9,000 years before his own time. He depicts a society with sophisticated technology, a complex social structure, and a powerful military. According to Plato, Atlantis was a formidable empire that held sway over much of Europe and Africa, until its eventual downfall. Plato frames his account of Atlantis as a story recounted to his ancestor Solon by an Egyptian priest. Solon, a renowned Athenian statesman and lawmaker, was traveling in Egypt seeking knowledge of the ancients. The priest, impressed by Solon's wisdom, shared with him a tale passed down through generations of Egyptian priests, the story of Atlantis and its conflict with the ancient Athenians. According to the priest, Atlantis, driven by ambition and greed, attempted to conquer Athens. However, the Athenians, despite being outnumbered, bravely resisted the Atlantean onslaught and ultimately triumphed. Their victory, the priest claimed, saved not only Athens but the rest of the known world from Atlantean domination. This conflict, as recounted by Plato, serves as the central drama of the Atlantis narrative. It is essential to understand that Plato presented the story of Atlantis not as a historical chronicle, but within the context of philosophical dialogues. These dialogues, featuring Socrates and other prominent Athenians, served as platforms for Plato to explore complex ideas about morality, politics, and the ideal society. The story of Atlantis, interwoven with these dialogues, likely served as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition, the corrupting influence of power, and the importance of virtue. While Plato's dialogues are considered foundational texts in Western philosophy, their historical accuracy is often debated. Some scholars believe Plato used historical events and characters as inspiration for his dialogues, while others argue they are primarily allegorical, designed to illustrate philosophical points. This ambiguity surrounding the nature of Plato's writings has fueled much of the speculation and debate surrounding the existence of Plato's dialogues describe Atlantis' fall as divine punishment for hubris. The island vanished in a single day and night. Many believe Plato's story is a moral fable, yet his detailed descriptions fuel speculation. Was Atlantis real or a product of Plato's imagination? The quest for Atlantis has captivated explorers, archaeologists and treasure hunters for centuries. The allure of uncovering a lost civilization, frozen in time beneath the waves, is a powerful motivator. Fueled by Plato's vivid descriptions of a technologically advanced city with sophisticated infrastructure, many have scoured the ocean depths, hoping to find tangible proof of Atlantis' existence. Some point to enigmatic underwater structures such as the Bimini Road in the Bahamas as potential evidence of Atlantean architecture. These submerged rock formations, resembling a paved roadway, have ignited speculation about their origins. Could they be remnants of a once great civilization now swallowed by the sea? The debate rages on, with some arguing for their natural formation, while others see them as tantalizing clues to a lost world. Section 2. The Pillars of Hercules, a geographic jigsaw puzzle. Plato's writings provide intriguing, albeit vague, clues about Atlantis' location. He places the island beyond the Pillars of Hercules, a phrase commonly interpreted as referring to the Strait of Gibraltar, the gateway between the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. This geographical marker has led many to focus their search for Atlantis in the Mediterranean region, particularly in areas known for volcanic and seismic activity. The volcanic island of Santorini, devastated by a massive eruption in the Bronze Age, has been proposed as a possible location for Atlantis. The eruption's catastrophic power, capable of reshaping the island and triggering tsunamis, aligns with Plato's descriptions of Atlantis' dramatic demise. Could Santorini, once home to the Minoan civilization, be the inspiration behind the Atlantis legend? Section 3. Through the lens of geology, cataclysms and lost worlds. Geologists have also weighed in on the Atlantis debate, exploring the possibility of catastrophic events that could have reshaped the Earth's surface and swallowed entire land masses. Plate tectonics, the movement of the Earth's crustal plates, can trigger earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and the rise and fall of land masses over millennia. Could such geological forces explain the sudden disappearance of a large island civilization, as described in Plato's account? Some proponents of the Atlantis theory point to areas like the Azores, a group of volcanic islands in the Atlantic Ocean, as potential locations where a large island could have once existed, only to be submerged by volcanic activity or rising sea levels. They argue that geological upheavals, combined with the erosive power of the ocean, could have erased most traces of a civilization, leaving behind only scattered clues and tantalizing geological anomalies. Section 4. The Minoan Connection, a tangible link to the past. The Minoan civilization, flourishing on the island of Crete during the Bronze Age, has captured the attention of Atlantis enthusiasts. The Minoans, known for their advanced maritime culture, sophisticated art and elaborate palaces, share intriguing similarities with Plato's descriptions of the Atlanteans. Their sudden decline, possibly linked to the Santorini eruption or other cataclysmic events, further fuels speculation about a possible connection to the Atlantis legend. While there's no concrete evidence directly linking the Minoans to Atlantis, the parallels between their culture, technology and eventual fate have led some to believe that Plato may have based his account of Atlantis on a distant memory or distorted historical record of the Minoan civilization. Could the Minoans, or another advanced Bronze Age civilization, hold the key to unraveling the mystery of Atlantis? The search for answers continues. Despite the romantic allure of a lost civilization swallowed by the waves, the Atlantis story faces a formidable tide of skepticism from historians, archaeologists and scientists. The most common criticism levelled against the Atlantis theory is the complete lack of concrete, verifiable archaeological evidence. While tantalizing underwater structures and intriguing geological formations exist, none can be definitively linked to a technologically advanced civilization matching Plato's descriptions. Critics argue that the vastness of the ocean, combined with the destructive power of time and natural processes, makes finding such evidence incredibly unlikely, even if Atlantis did exist. The ocean floor, unlike land masses, is constantly shifting and reshaping itself due to plate tectonics, volcanic activity and erosion. Even if remnants of Atlantean structures were to exist, they would likely be buried beneath layers of sediment or scattered across vast distances, making their discovery a monumental, if not impossible, task. Another point of contention revolves around the reliability of Plato's writings as a historical source. Critics argue that Plato, a philosopher primarily concerned with exploring ethical and political ideas, should not be taken literally when recounting a story passed down through generations. The story of Atlantis, they contend, is more likely an allegory, a literary device designed to illustrate philosophical points rather than a factual historical account. Furthermore, the passage of time and the potential for misinterpretations or embellishments in the retelling of the Atlantis story, from the Egyptian priest to Solon and then from Solon to Plato, cast further doubt on its historical accuracy. Details could have been lost, added or altered to fit the narrative or philosophical aims of each storyteller. This chain of oral tradition, while common in ancient times, introduces significant potential for inaccuracies to creep into the story, making it difficult to separate fact from fiction. Skeptics also point to the prevalence of flood myths and lost civilization stories across various cultures and throughout history. From the biblical story of Noah's Ark to the Mesopotamian epic of Gilgamesh, tales of catastrophic floods and vanished cities are recurring motifs in human storytelling. These myths, they argue, likely stem from humanity's shared experience with natural disasters and our collective fascination with the power of nature and the fragility of civilization. Atlantis within this context could be seen as another iteration of this universal archetype, a cautionary tale woven from the fabric of human experience rather than a unique historical event. The story's enduring appeal, they argue, lies not in its historical veracity, but in its ability to resonate with our deepest fears and fascinations, reminding us of the impermanence of our own civilizations and the humbling power of the natural world. Despite the lack of conclusive evidence, the legend of Atlantis captivates the imagination. The allure of a lost civilization motivates exploration and research. The ocean depths remain largely unexplored, holding countless secrets. The debate surrounding Atlantis is unlikely to be settled soon. The absence of evidence is not necessarily evidence of absence. Atlantis reminds us of the vastness of the unknown and the importance of curiosity. Whether real or imagined, Atlantis inspires exploration and debate. The story of Atlantis, much like a shipwreck clinging to a reef, refuses to be swept away by the currents of time. It remains lodged in our collective imagination. Despite the lack of definitive proof, the legend persists, fueled by storytelling. The idea of a technologically advanced civilization swallowed by the sea tugs at our deepest fears and aspirations. This blend of wonder and terror keeps the Atlantis debate alive. Beyond the search for physical ruins, the Atlantis legend offers a lens to examine our values and fears. Plato used it as a cautionary tale, warning of unchecked ambition and power. It reminds us that civilizations are not invincible. We must learn from the past to build a sustainable future. The relentless pursuit of Atlantis highlights the importance of exploration, both physical and intellectual. The vastness of the ocean reminds us of how much we have yet to discover about our planet. The quest for Atlantis spurred advancements in marine technology and underwater archaeology. It also enhanced our understanding of plate tectonics and geological processes. Questioning and researching the Atlantis legend fosters critical thinking and scientific literacy. It expands our understanding of history, mythology, and the human condition. The pursuit of knowledge is never wasted. It broadens our horizons and contributes to a richer understanding of ourselves and the world. Was Atlantis a real city, a lost civilization, or just Plato's allegory? The mystery remains deep and elusive. Its true value lies in the questions it raises and the explorations it inspires. The search for Atlantis reflects our quest for meaning and understanding.